Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to my haul for Monster-Mania convention. This was Monster-Mania number 42, held in Cherry Hills, New Jersey. Very interesting convention. I'm so used to a small convention like ScareCon and some other smaller cons I've been to. This one was very big. So I'll give you my thoughts on this convention and everything, and I'll show you my pickups for movies and other paraphernalia that I picked up. So yeah, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's about a 5-hour drive from me. I live near Syracuse area, Utica area, somewhere in the middle. And it was an interesting drive. Luckily, thank God the weather was very nice. Now, if you ever think about going to a Monster-Mania convention in Cherry Hill, leave early. Get there super early. We got the early pass, get an hour in early before everybody else, and we showed up around 3 something. The parking lot was packed. There was no place to park. We drove around, and there was a shuttle area. We had to find this lot that was taking shuttles every 15 minutes. Luckily, I saw a spot on the side of the road, and I just drove right in and got that spot. We were lucky. So, like on Saturday morning, I made sure to leave super early to get a spot, and the same with Sunday. Again, this is a different facility. It's in the Crown Royal Plaza. It's a cool facility, just not really designed for this caliber of a convention. There were just so many people there. I heard last year that they oversold, and it was crazy. So this one, again, was crazy, but they kind of withheld certain tickets and stopped selling at a certain time, but you're waiting in line. So hopefully pack painkillers. You're standing in line forever, and just some of the volunteers were not very helpful. Some were kind of rude. Some were just being a pain in the ass. So that's what you get with free help. This one guy, we're waiting in line for Firuza, and just constantly getting moved left and right, going facing this way, face that way, don't turn around. Like, what? I gotta talk to my wife. She's right behind me. Don't tell me not to talk to my wife. Geez, I felt like I was gonna do the hokey pokey or the time warp zone or the whatever it is from Rocky Horror. Yeah. Anyway, it'll come to me. Do the time warp, just hopping back and forth. You could tell that like Nev Campbell was the headliner along with the new guy that played Michael Myers. Their lines were long, so to some people I never got a chance to see. I kind of did a quick photo pic, and that's about it. Some were very quick, some were long, but again, just staying so close to each other, it's kind of rough. But you start talking to people in line, you start building rapport and everything, so you're having a good time with that. But just, it took forever on guests to show up. I know that's the celebrities. Firuza didn't show up at all for Friday, and we had to wait till Saturday to go see her. And there was a whole debacle with her line because we're waiting in line. Of course, your VIPs can get allowed one skip. So, of course, some skipped. Understandable. You paid for the VIP. Don't care about that. That's fine. Somehow these people end up getting these weird blue tickets and automatically skipped everybody to the front of the line, even the VIPs. And we found out that they waited the night before, and I don't know, something happened. They got a ticket. We didn't get tickets or anything like that. We waited, and it just kept being a pain in the ass. It made probably an hour wait, 2 hours. And the people behind us, we were lucky. The weather was nice. A lot of people got pushed outside to wait outside in the cold. It was like 40, 45 degrees. It's like, wow. Certain people had to wait in the hallway. So they had spots like you couldn't stand. I was actually getting merged in with Dylan McDermott's line. Like, I can't physically move. This volunteer's like, you gotta step forward. I cannot. This person is right here. I'm staring at someone's back. I can't. So I think they need to lower the ticket count or find a larger venue, because it was crazy. Would I do it again? Depending. I'm still recovering. It was a very long drive. You had the change of hours too. Like I lost an hour of sleep, so it was all crazy. And standing in line for hours left and right, trying to walk through the vendors. You're kind of like walking tight against each other because it was so hard. But other than that, it was fun. Great experience. I'll never forget. I had a great time. Not as personable as the smaller cons, but to experience a very large con, I'm very happy to do that. So, without further ado, let's get on to some of the goodies. All right. I'll show off some of my autographs. But first, I want to show off this cool. You get a brochure. This brochure tells you all about Monster-Mania. Kind of looks like a cool Screams Factory cover. Tells you who's pretty much there. Some of the celebrities dropped out, so they're on here, but they weren't at the con. That's the back for Monster-Mania. And you get the information like schedules and everything. This was free. They had posters for sale, but I was like, nah, I'll get one of these and I'll frame it. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have in the collection. So yeah. All right. Autographs. Well, the first one. Since Firuza backed out, I was talking to my friend Brandon. I got to meet him. We met up. He's from the Exploding Heads podcast. So I'm like, hey, this guy's opened up. Phil Fundadaro, the little small guy from, Night of the Creeps. No, Night of the Creeps. Creeps from Full Moon. Ghoulies 2, Troll, Willow, Return of the Jedi. He's been in a ton of shit. So I was very happy to meet him. So I'm like, Brandon, I'm going to go meet the little guy first. So we were joking about that. Very nice guy. Very cool to talk to. Had a great time meeting with him. The wife and I got to experience an awesome way how they met Christina Ricci. She was there at the con. This was her first, I guess, Eastern side. She was upstairs, like in her own little private room. And you sat in chairs, which was awesome because we got to sit down. But we were in one room, and they took rows. Certain rows go into the next room where you sit down, and you get up and you go into another line, and you finally get to meet Christina. It was kind of cool how they did it, kind of like an assembly line. But I liked it how you got to sit down. Gave kind of a load off. We got to talk with a bunch of people there. We had a good time talking, waiting. People said it would take like an hour or two. It took about 40 minutes. It was a nice zip around. So that was very relaxing. And Christina was very nice to meet. I wish she had Sleepy Hollow pictures, but unfortunately, I got Adam's family. Got to meet good old Danielle Harris. Finally. Back when Scaricon was called Syracuse, she was there. I think it was in 2012. I missed it. Seeing her, I ran out of cash, and I was kicking myself like someday I want to meet Danielle Harris again. She was at this con and got her, so I was very happy. And I also got to meet CJ Graham from Friday the 13th Part 6. So yeah, very cool guy, very nice to meet. Now, I was talking about the craft girls. My wife's a huge craft fan. I already met Rachel True, so she got a bunch of autographs from her. She got Robin Tooney. But also, I wanted to Firuza. I always liked her. I liked this character. She got her own picture and autograph. And when I was in line, like I said, we get to meet people. This one guy had a bunch of posters of the craft. I'm like, oh, you got a bunch of posters to sign? He's like, yeah, I got a couple, but I used to work at a video store, so I got these video promo posters. And he goes, hey, you want one? I got 3 of them. I'm like, really? So he gave me the giant craft poster. Nicely rolled. If I can get it up without damaging it. I get this framed. So I got Firuza to sign the poster somewhere. Way in the bottom there. So yeah, nice big craft poster from the movie. So that was really badass. The guy's like, yeah, I have an extra. You can have it. All nice and rolled up. So that was pretty nice of him to do that. Alright. So now, I did buy some shirts, so I was very happy to get some shirts here. The first shirt is the actual Monster-Mania shirt. My wife bought one too, so this is the front. We got Monster-Mania Convention, Cherry Hill. We got all the cool artwork and this cool black and orange look with Meatloaf, Christina Ricci, Dolph Lundgren was there. Even it's got Tony Todd. He was originally supposed to be there, but he got called to another gig. And there's the back. So, very happy to have a Monster-Mania tee. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. It's got all the actors and actresses in the back. And my wife bought me... Well, I bought her one shirt. She actually bought me another shirt. And I saw it. I had to have it. So she bought it for me. Is a Tremors shirt. Yes. Finally got myself an awesome looking Tremors shirt. The Graboid coming up. We're all stuck on the truck. So yeah. Don't own a Tremors shirt. So I'm very excited for the Tremors shirt. Alright. Throw the other stuff with the other... We'll go with some of the movies and a couple other stuff. We'll go with the DVDs. One DVD, legit DVD. The rest are bootlegs. Now, I only buy bootlegs if the movies don't have a DVD or Blu-ray release. So the one DVD I did find is And Soon the Darkness. This is an old Anchor Bay I found dirt cheap at a booth. And I was talking to Brandon, I go, hey, I found an old Anchor Bay, I'm buying it. He starts laughing and picking on me. This looks pretty cool. Looks like a serial killer type film. If anybody's seen it, let me know. It was a cool blind buy. But again, had to grab old Anchor Bay. Love that stuff. And for bootlegs, the VHS PS area was there. I like them. They have great bootlegs. All transfers from VHS. Again, I think the majority of these do not have a DVD or Blu-ray release. Now watch. I bought these. They're going to get a release. But you know what? It was cheap. They were 4 for $35, so you get one pretty damn cheap. So I picked up The Evil Altar. It's like a cool witchy type warlock film. Hollow's Gate. This looks pretty cool, like an 80s, I don't know what the hell. Talk about killer dogs and madmen. Maybe it's a type of slasher, dog flick, I don't know. It just looks fun on the back. Me and my creature features. The Shadow Creature. Yes. That's the back right here. So, who knows? That looks pretty fun. And last, I had seen this movie. I've been after it since I found a bootleg. And that is called The Dark Tower. This one is from 1987. It's got Michael Moriarty in it. Where these people are starting to die around a new built tower. And of course, it's spirits and ghosts. Pretty cool flick. So that's the back. Now, if you're looking, they're just your basic DVD-R. It just says VHPS on the sticker and the name of the movie. So yeah, Dark Tower, excited. All right. Also for bootlegs, I found this place there. They had them on Blu-ray, but they were like burn on demand, transfer to a DVD, Blu-ray. I don't know what it is, but the TV show is insanely out of print. I can't find it cheap. So I said, fuck it. I bought the Inhumanoids. This is the complete series. That's the back. It's got all the creatures on the front here. I love Inhumanoids. I actually have my big tendril over there. So, yeah. That was cheap. Alright. Next. Now we'll go with the regular Blu-rays. Alright. Alright, Scream Team releasing was there, so I got a chance to talk to Justin. Great guy. He owns Scream Team releasing, so I have a bunch of their films. So I have the DVD, but I upgraded, and I'm keeping my DVD of The Barn. He signed it, and I just wanted it on Blu-ray. It's got some more special features. My DVD is the original releasing. He said he doesn't even own it. He wish he did. It's got the video game on it. It's got all the cool retro look. So I just wanted this on Blu-ray too. It has more features. And along with the Blu-ray, bought the Barn CD soundtrack, all the music, and we bought the board game of the Barn. So yeah, my wife and I like playing board games. They had a couple of these left, so of course I grabbed a board game of the Barn. Other films I bought from them, I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. The director was there, so I got to meet him. Sorry for the glare. And I picked up The Dark Military. So yeah, so some films from them. Alright, Vinegar Syndrome was there. So I picked up 3 other films I didn't own. Death by Temptation. I don't know if it's a blaxploitation or not. I know it was on that documentary, film noir, which is awesome. If you haven't seen it, it's on Shudder. So Death by Temptation. We have The House on Tombstone Hill, also known as The Dead Come Home, which is the back, also known as Dead Dudes in the House. That's why it has 3 different fucking titles. And also I picked up is Grave Robbers. They had a bunch of films I already own, but I wanted to get the ones that actually had the slips. And all these, of course, had their slip covers. So I was very excited to snag them up. Next, Severin was at the table there. They had 3 for $50, so of course I jumped on that. I picked up The Horror at Beach Party. So yeah. Zombie 3, that comes with the soundtrack, that's limited. And of course, Zombie 4 with the soundtrack. So very excited to score those from the Severin booth, so thank you. And last, Diabolic DVD was there. So of course I went to their booth on the very last day, and I did pick up some of their titles. I picked up Colobus. This is an upgrade from the DVD I had. This is the cool reverse artwork. I love that artwork with the whole camera. I was talking to them about it. They had no clue what this movie was about. And I'm like, there's a bunch of people talking about it, but they didn't know if it was going to be a big seller or not. They almost didn't bring it, but they did, and it's been selling crazy. I told them, it's from the 90s. It's kind of like, it is a slasher. It's like if Big Brother was a slasher. Yeah. So Colobus, I can't believe this has got a Blu-ray release. That's freaking awesome. So, got that upgraded. I upgraded Man's Best Friend from Diabolic DVD, Great Killer Dog Flick from Scream Factory. So yeah, I got that kind of cheap. And they had this for $20, so I grabbed it. It's the 88 Films Italian Collection of Eyeball. Yes. They had that for $20. I said, you know what? Everyone's talking about Eyeball. I'm going to grab it. I guess it's another type of giallo that I do not own, so very happy to score Eyeball. So yeah, that's my crazy haul for MONSTER-MANIA. So yeah, had a great time. Got to meet a lot of cool people, made some friends. I actually ran into someone who knew me from my channel, which I thought was awesome. Like, oh, all right. Got a chance to, some of my friends came up from my area. We hung out. I don't know, great experience. Just a lot of people, a lot. So if you're just going to go there quick for movies or whatnot, go early. You go on the Friday, get in, get out, and you're done. But I went all 3 days, great time. Now MONSTER-MANIA is like they have 3 of them. They have this one they just had. They have another one in Maryland, and they're going back to New Jersey again in August. So they're already starting to announce some guests for the August one. So keep an eye on their Facebook page if you're planning on going. If you find out the date, get your hotel room, because I called and the hotel's already booked. So there's a Holiday Inn down the road, so I went to the Holiday Inn. Great, had a great time at the Holiday Inn. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my pickups for MONSTER-MANIA. When I do my end of the month haul, these movies will not be in it because it doesn't make the haul even huge and take forever. You're like, I already saw that. So yeah, so when I do the end of the month haul, more different films will be shown. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. If you went to Monster-Mania, what are your thoughts? If you've been to multiple ones, again, if this was your first one like it was for me, again, it was fun. A great time. I'm still recovering, so it was fun. Yeah guys, thanks very much for watching, and have yourself a good one. Peace.